This video is going to give you one strategy that you can use for your times 3 facts. Let's take a look. So you may have completed this number talk already, and you might have seen that there were 3 groups of 4 fingers. And one way to get all of those together would be to first think about this pair and this pair. I thought about those together first, or this group and that group. I thought about those first because they were obviously from the same person. So I'm thinking about 4 doubled. That would be, so 4 plus 4 is 8. And then I have 4 more over here too, which is like one more group of 4. So then I did the 8 plus 4 to get 12. So I kind of see it like double one of those groups of 4. So 4 and double it, and then add one more group so that I have 3 groups in total. Well, that's actually similar to the strategy that we can use all the time when we are working with something times 3. So to demonstrate that here, I have 3 groups of 8, 8 and 8 and 8. And I'm going to start with something I already know from the times 2 facts. I know what 8 plus 8 is, or 8 doubled. I know that that is 16, and then I just have to add 8 more. And when I think about adding that, I'm sort of decomposing the 8, and that means like breaking it up into 4 and 4, and putting the 16 and the 4 together. So that's 20, plus 4 more is 24. If you've got another way to add 16 plus 8, go for it. But 3 groups of 8 is 24, and I doubled the 8, and then I added one more group. Let's take another look. If we had to do 3 times 7, so I've started here with 1 7, and then I doubled it to get 14. So 7 plus 7 is 14, or 7 doubled is 14. And then if I'm thinking about 3 rows of 7, I just need one more. So I'm going to add on one more row of 7, and then I'm going to think about, what would one more group of 7 be? 14 plus one more group of 7 would be 21. Now, I talked a little bit about this with the 16 plus 8 first one that we did, but one thing when you are thinking about adding that one extra group, we could count on, right? We could have said 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and counted on 7, but that's not always an efficient strategy. What I would love for you to do is pause and think about, sometimes it makes sense to think about making 10. So let me show you what I mean. This is the first amount right here that we had of 2 rows of 7. There's that 14. I've just sort of rewritten it in a 10 frame. So this right here, this together would be 14. And then here is the 7 that we're trying to add on, one more group of 7. And when I think about 14, I always like to think about, how can I get up to the next group of 10? So the next group of 10 would be 20 after 14. So I'm thinking about this 7 and breaking it up into parts that would be easy to add with the 14. So you can almost see that this right here, we've got this whole of 6. If I can add 6 more to 14, I would get up to 20. So I am really going to decompose this 7 into, in my brain, a group of 6 and a group of 1. And then it's like thinking, okay, I'm going to put all this over here. Now I'll have a total of 20 here with one more left over. That is 21. So one more way to show it in writing, if I'm doing 4 plus 7, I decompose the 7 into 6 and 1 because I know that 4 and a 6 are going to make a complete 10. So then I put together that 14 and the 6 to make 20, and I've got one more right there to make 21. If that addition strategy is helpful to you, I hope that you will try it out when you're adding that one extra group. All right, let's do one more, and we'll try to do this one mentally. So if I'm thinking about 3 groups of 9, the 3 tells me I can double the other number and then add a group, because that would be 2 groups of 9 and one more group of 9. So I'm going to first double the 9. So 9 plus 9 is 18. And then I've got to add one more group of 9, so because I have 3 groups of 9. So I'm thinking about 18 plus 9. And I'm going to do that make a 10 strategy. I'm going to go 18, 19, 20. So I need 2 more, and I would have 7 left over. It's 27. So 3 times 9 is 27. using the double plus a group strategy. All right, so I'd like for you to now practice your 3 facts and think about each time when you see that 3, it tells the other factor that you can double it and add one more group of that factor to get the product.